Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal told perfect Aaron Ramsdale alternative that would save them £20 million, and then we're going to look at Arsenal making first James Maddison transfer move as Edu opens negotiations for £60 million star. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal told perfect Aaron Ramsdale alternative that would save them £20 million. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are on the hunt for a homegrown goalkeeper and Newcastle United's Freddie Woodman could be the perfect option. Also in the market for a goalkeeper to challenge current number one Bernd Leno ahead of next season. The Gunners had previously been linked to Ajax shopstopper Andre Onana, but talk of a move for the Cameroonian has cooled, with it being revealed back in June that the club are on the hunt for a homegrown option instead. Chief Executive Edu is thought to be interested in West Brom's Sam Johnston and Sheffield United's Aaron Ramsdale, with Sky Sports reporting that Arsenal have seen two offers for the latter rejected in recent weeks. It is understood that the North London club want to bring Aaron Ramsdale to the Emirates Stadium this summer and are currently weighing up making a £30 million bid for the Blades' goalkeeper. However, former Manchester City defender Danny Mills has urged the Gunners to focus their attention elsewhere by targeting Newcastle United keeper Freddie Woodman instead. It's bizarre, Mills told Football Insider when asked about Arsenal's pursuits of Aaron Ramsdale. Go and get Freddie Woodman for £10 million if you want a backup goalkeeper, there you go. He's got good experience, a decent goalkeeper, he's coming through and will cost you probably less than half. It was revealed back in January that Freddie Woodman was on the shortlist of goalkeepers that Arsenal were looking at, with the Gunners tracking him for the last 12 months after being impressed with the 24-year-old's first season on loan with Swansea City. And Mills argues that signing Freddie Woodman is a more sensible transfer than splashing £30 million on Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale is not like, wow, outstanding goalkeeper worth more than £30 million. It seems like a lot of money for what you're getting. You don't look at him last season and go, wow. Look at Dean Henderson's season in the Premier League with Sheffield United, and if someone bought him for £30 million, you get it. I know Aaron Ramsdale got in the England squad, but there weren't too many goalkeepers around, and there were injuries. £30 million seems a lot, an awful lot. So it looks like Arsenal told perfect Aaron Ramsdale alternative that would save them £20 million, and that is in the form of Newcastle United's Freddie Woodman as a suitable homegrown goalkeeper that Mikel Arteta and Edu are searching for in the transfer market, and Newcastle United might have an option to try and utilise Freddie Woodman as someone in a player plus cash deal for their own pursuit of trying to sign Joe Willock. So this will be an interesting spy by Arsenal if they do go in and get Freddie Woodman instead of Aaron Ramsdale, as they realise that he is only £10 million. He's at the same price like Andre Onana, but Andre Onana's fact that he's not homegrown leads to Arsenal looking at various other options, and Freddie Woodman could be a perfect Aaron Ramsdale alternative. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal make first James Maddison transfer move as Edu opens negotiations for £60 million star. So the reports are stating that the Gunners want James Maddison as a potential option to replace Martin Ødegaard, who has now returned to Real Madrid. Arsenal and another London club have proposed a player plus cash deal for Leicester midfielder James Maddison, as it is understood. It was revealed last month that the Gunners boss Mikel Arteta is an admirer of James Maddison and will target him this summer, with Martin Ødegaard looking increasingly likely to stay and at Real Madrid after returning from his loan spell at the Emirates Stadium. A source close to James Maddison told many sources that the 24-year-old is at the top of the list for Arsenal in the summer transfer window. The major sticking point for Arsenal, however, is Leicester's demands of over £60 million for the former Norwich and Coventry midfielder. However, it's understood that the Gunners have sounded out the possibility of signing James Maddison by offering a player in the deal via intermediaries to make the transfer fee more viable. Joe Willock, Reece Nelson and Eddie Nketiah are among the players available for transfer this summer, although it is not confirmed who has been offered as the makeways. And James Maddison is a player that Mikel Arteta is very keen to bring, and it looks like a lot of players like the likes of Joe Willock, Reece Nelson and Eddie Nketiah, and other fringe players such as Ainsley Maitland-Niles, it looks likely that he could make the move from Edu and sign James Maddison later in the summer transfer window. So it looks like Arsenal do make their first James Maddison transfer move as Edu opens negotiations for £60 million star. And Chris Wheatley, someone that is very famous, someone that is very good when it comes to stating transfer predictions, it looks like he has stated he is the one that has found people close to sources, and he is the one that has found the fact that exclusively that also proposed a player plus cash deal for Leicester midfielder James Maddison, but he has been told that negotiations are very slow and it is like a game of chess, but the player is keen on a move to North London. And with several players being mentioned in talks and with figures dependent on the player exchange, it looks likely that James Maddison could become an Arsenal player because it's clear that Mikel Arteta wants to sign a creative midfielder, and that's something that we will definitely see this summer. But the reason being that the different players have been offered by Arsenal, but the big problem is for Mikel Arteta is the fee. And even though he has stated to Ben White that there will be another big signings in the summer transfer window to Ben White, that you won't be the only priority signing, there will be other big major signings as well. I could see James Maddison in an Arsenal shirt to be real, but when it comes to Arsenal, are they ready to splash the cash? We were heard before about this £250 million spending spree given by Stan Kroenke, but Stan Kroenke's situation at the club looks unlikely as well at the moment, with him having several problems as well. But James Maddison, for me, bring him to the Gunners, I think he can really change this team. I think he can really make a huge impact on Arsenal. And if Arsenal can pull off a player plus cash deal to try and sign James Maddison, it will be sensational. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end. Make sure you check out the FA Cup posters, the special link I have put below in the description, and smash that like button to see if you can reach 30 likes. Also subscribe for more daily videos and share the video with your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the latest videos on the screen and I'll see you there.